Since you're watching this course, I'm going to assume you already have a self-hosted WordPress site set up and you're running a theme on it. And you probably have a theme that you want to either change or you have a new design you want to implement on your site. You can do that in two ways. You can either build a full theme or you can build a child theme that's dependent on a full theme or a parent theme. The difference between a child theme and a full theme is that whereas the full theme has a whole set of files that have every eventuality and every template necessary to display all the different kinds of content you have in WordPress, a child theme takes that full theme and just takes out those components that it needs to change to make the child theme look different and focus only on that. I like to think of a child theme or a WordPress theme in general a bit like one of these modeling kits. You buy the kit, in this case a helicopter, and you put it together and then it works. But all the kit is kind of put together by different components that you can take off and then you can put them somewhere else, or you can take the entire thing apart and build something entirely different, like a boat. So now you have a boat. It's not in any way the same as what you started off with, and it doesn't use all the same components, but it's still functional. The really cool thing about it is that you can also build something entirely different, like a plane. So you have a situation where you started off with one thing and you ended up with something completely different. Now, the components are the same, they're just configured in a different way, and that's the whole point of the child theme. You take a set of components and you put them together in the way you want, or if there's a component that's missing from the parent, you can build that onto the child theme as well. So you build a smaller and leaner version of the parent theme that only focuses on what's necessary to make it look the way you want it to. To fully appreciate the difference between a full theme and a child theme, I'll put them side by side so you can see it. On the left here, I have 2010, which is one of the stock themes from WordPress. This theme contains every single component you would need to make a full theme, and as you can see, the list is quite extensive and there are a lot of files and a lot of fallbacks. On the right, I have a child theme that's based on 2010, and as you can see, although a lot of the content is the same, like we have a footer file here and here, we have a functions file here, and we have an images folder here, and then here, the child theme is much shorter. That's simply because we're only changing the components we want to change. Everything else is borrowed from the parent theme. So what does the child theme actually look like on the web? This is a very basic 2010 child theme. As you can see, it still looks like 2010. The only difference is that the font is a custom font. This is my friend Tris Hussey's site, and it really is just a very basic child theme that has just a little bit of styling attached to it. On the other hand, this is my blog, Design is Philosophy. This is also a 2010 child theme. And as you can see, I've changed pretty much everything. So the layout is different. We have functions in here that weren't in 2010. And it does things like move all the metadata off to the side. A lot of the functionality that's in this site, we're actually going to build in this course. And then finally, we have this site, which I built for a company called Better Outcomes Consulting in Canada. This is also a 2010 child theme, and it looks nothing like anything you would expect from WordPress, including how it actually functions. If I click on any of these, which by the way are featured images, we open a light box where you can navigate between pages. So this is not the kind of behavior you would expect from WordPress, let alone a child theme of 2010, which you know looks pretty much like a standard blog. But this is a child theme in its own right. If you're just starting out building WordPress themes, or if you're building a theme that kind of looks like an existing theme, in my opinion, your best option is always to build a child theme. In addition to the fact that it's much easier to work with, there are also some hidden benefits. Like for instance, if you build a child theme based on a very well-supported theme like the 2010 theme, which is stock with WordPress, and the parent theme gets updated, those updates will flow seamlessly into your child theme as well. As a result, you get all the benefits of a full theme without having to worry about the small little details.